Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka GeekXX Chic, and we are back with another reaction to The Walking Dead. We're now into episode 20 of the final season, which is called What Has Been Lost. So the last episode had quite a bit go down with our Alexandrian group, namely Eugene had a very difficult decision about whether or not he should turn himself in for the death of the governor's son, even though he's not the person who actually was responsible for that death. But basically it's between choosing to protect himself or potentially protect Maxine, who's the new love of his life. We also saw that Marzita was taken by somebody at the end of the episode, because we see that while Hornsby is still incarcerated and it looks like one of his men have been taken in, there are still people who he works with who are on the outside. So I do wonder if one of them is still on the outside, potentially trying to get their hands on Daryl, because you know, Hornsby's got a very personal vendetta against Daryl. We also saw that Hornsby was left in a cell with a knife and one walker, actually. I think in the last episode I said the two of them might turn, but then I realized that his henchman was actually shot in the head, so it'll just be him versus Sebastian. So we'll see who comes out of that, but I have a feeling that they're not going to have Hornsby go out quite yet, so we'll see what happens with that. And then other than that, we saw that Aaron and Jerry and Lydia, oh gosh, I keep forgetting the other guy's name, but they were all on their way to Oceanside. They got waylaid because of a huge herd, and then we discovered the horrifying new thing, which is that walkers are potentially evolving and getting to the point where they're not as easy to kill anymore. So lots went down this episode. I've got to think that we're going to delve into what might happen to Eugene, since we know again that he's innocent, but he's willing to take the fall for Maxine, and we'll just have to see what goes down. I can't see the Alexandrians letting Eugene be made an example of. So I'm ready to jump into this episode, but before I do, if this is your first time on my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I do reactions to shows like this on this channel, so if that's what you're into, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And if you like this video, I'd also appreciate it if you showed a little bit of love to that like button as well. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back, and thank you for continuing to be patient with me during this interesting period in my channel. All right, with that out of the way, guys, let's get into the episode right about now.
We all need people we can count on.
Oh, old school Daryl and Carol, those shippers are probably going crazy right now.
But action.
And this is when Carol showed us that she had changed on her time during her exile.
Thought I recognized your footsteps.
You know me a little too well.
You're not going to catch Carol slipping. Uh-oh.
Jake?
Yo, you better grab your arrows right now. Like I said, you don't catch Carol slipping. CZ, because this is why you need to keep Carol with you. The way she was prepared on the spur of the moment, and yo ass got took. Judging by the way these people are dressed, I gotta think these are still Hornsby's people, but it could very well be Pamela. She never wanted the Alexandrians in her community in the first place, so. Uh-oh. Who else is supposed to go? Eyes, Daryl. Poke his eyes out. Poke his eyes out. Do you know this person? Ow. Ow. I think you can just leave him. He's got a friend. You should have double tapped that kill, sir, before you're too worried about Daryl.
They took the kids.
They took everyone.
Come on.
Truly sorry about Sebastian. Kayla is distraught. To lose a child.
Do you see the way that this is the way, like, the reproduction of society, right? You've got this upper echelon of rich people who just don't care about anybody else.
Thank you all for coming by and sharing your thoughts.
I would have punched everybody, all of our guests, one at a time. Out of the way, Karen. What you glaring at her for? Kumiko could take you out.
Kangaroo court publicity stunt. Yeah, that's never going to happen.
Well, then neither will a reunion with your friends. Is that what you want?
See, what always gets me here is that Kumiko, you could just kill her right now. Like, literally. You could just kill her. It's that simple. Snap her neck.
They even took the dog.
Oh, no. See, you took the animal. That's it. That's a death warrant. Everybody gotta die now.
The dressing once a day.
This is all your fault, Kumiko. Your brother could have just been baking cakes quietly. They wouldn't have even known he was anyone important, and you just had to.
Connie, Kelly,
Ezekiel.
all of them. On Pamela's orders.
Your brother did warn you.
I'm not going to let anything happen to you.
You think that's what I'm worried about?
Yeah, he's like, I'm a grown man.
Protect your friends and yourself is to give Pamela what she wants.
That means sacrificing Eugene.
What choice do you have?
I knew he was going to say that. Are you forgetting your brother was like basically a cake baking alcoholic when you showed up? I don't blame her brother though. He's been behind the walls the whole time. He's soft. I feel like you should kill him. All right, well, this is a mess. You with us, Hornsby? You want to come back? You mad because your girlfriend don't like you anymore? Yeah, beating him up right now is not going to help as good as it would feel. He kind of went through a bit of a psychotic break, you know? These soft men can't handle the hard life.
I know a way out of the city.
That's probably true. Rats will always try to find water.
Set an alarm off if I leave this place.
Guess we gotta cut your leg off.
You're gonna have to cut off my foot.
Okay. Ooh, not the fateful look between Curl and Durl. Because there's a spin-off, I'm not worried about either of them. It's very comforting.
The takeaway needs to be that we're moving forward in a transparent, open way. Also, Max,
No longer Max. Your boy is gone now. Hope you wanted that. Yeah, she was definitely gonna penny him, just keep him alive for ages, locked up somewhere. Oh, does this mean she's finally broken up with Hornsby? Did he write something on the wall? No.
I know what you're trying to do.
You're stalling.
Just making conversation.
Where are we going?
I told you I'd take you there.
I think you should shoot him once just to make sure.
And forced to feed my colleague piece by piece to Pamela's rotted son, I might not be moving at full speed here.
The fact that you could say that tells me that you're moving at full speed.
I know how we can lose them.
I feel like any plan you have, Carol, would be better than anything this man came up with.
I don't think I have a choice but to do what Pamela's asking me.
Okay, whatever. Rick Grimes would have killed everybody before he would have ever.
What if the worst happens while this trial plays out? What if the governor reneges on her promise to set them free?
Exactly. She's got all the cards in her favor right now. She's no reason to keep her word.
This isn't your fault, Eugene.
No, it's Maxine's actually.
Trust that no matter how bleak things look in this moment, that this is not the end.
That's right. Rick's people were trained better. You know, the cell is still better than some of the places that Rick's people have had to sleep in all the seasons, so bright side.
But hoping Dixon's all right. It's hard to find something like that. Would do anything for it.
Oh my god, shut up.
Which, I admit, was mishandled. But it was never enough.
Carol's like, please shut up before I have to cut your tongue out.
The people who suffer the most in revolutions are the civilians. That's your point.
Oh my god. Go ahead and take it.
Yeah, you want to leave all this behind you. I get it. Me too.
No way you want to walk away from this thing that you've built from the ground up. You're too much of a narcissist. He's like Negan, only more annoying. God, shut your mouth. Yeah. Every walker within 50 blocks is coming out because of that little screamer. Unnecessary Walking Dead. So gross. You know, something Walking Dead has never explained is how do these eyes don't rot out? Eyes are one of the first things that would rot out of a corpse. Please kick him in the balls just because. That's my guy. Oh, he got shot right in the butt cheek, huh? Little butt shield didn't do nothing.
I'm glad to see you decided to attend.
Oh, shut up, Pound.
Teams are sweeping every quadrant. At this time, we'd like to introduce one of the Commonwealth's most...
There's still hope, Yumiko. I hate to say it, but your brother has made his choice. If he wants to stay here with his head in the sand, let him. You need to do what you need to do, girl.
Someone who means the world to me, and also to you, the people of the Commonwealth. Your thoracic surgeon.
That's right.
And my brother.
Because if something happens to him, y'all are going to die of heart disease. Make it very, very public, so if he disappears, people will know what happened.
An invaluable and irreplaceable member of this community.
Let them know.
By announcing my intent to defend Eugene Porter, who has been wrongly and unjustly accused by Pamela Milton and the Commonwealth.
Outside people. She said, suck my proverbial shoe.
Taking shifts, walking the perimeter. Shouldn't be a problem to take them out.
Why are you scratching?
You should move before dawn.
It's so cute that he has all these plans without knowing that the CRM exists and would crush them in a minute.
We wait for it to come and then we see where it goes.
But you still need me.
No.
We talked about this.
No.
I know you heard me.
Yeah,
Carol's
only
like,
because you wouldn't shut up.
Yeah, I was just listening, yo. I don't know why everyone thinks that Carol's the community counselor.
Don't you see? Together we can make it better. A place where everyone can truly have a shot.
The two of them just both looking at him like, this man is crazy. How are we still dealing with this level of crazy this far into the apocalypse?
So you're just gonna kill me then?
Eh.
But that's not who I am anymore. That guy...
God, this man does nothing but campaign.
I won't make it out here.
Oh, I'm glad you know that. After you acted so badass out on the road chasing Daryl.
Just hear me out.
You've heard enough.
Right? God, you haven't stopped talking. Daryl's like, give me a reason. Give me a reason. He gonna try some bullshit. I can tell. Daryl's waiting. That knife will go straight through your skull, sir. Don't do it. Oh, it was Carol who did it. Right in the throat. She's like, I don't want to hear another word. Not another word. Oh, she was waiting. Don't mess with Legolas. Don't mess with her. It was smart, though. Carol just letting him continue to ramble. She knew at some point he was going to give up something important. Because he actually is still traumatized, but... Oh, wow. They're leaving him to turn. That's cold, Carol. That's cold. And that's why we love you. Night, night, Hornsby. Last speech ever given. Thank God. At least you get to look at the beautiful night sky. This looks like a bus. That it better just be a sedative. I swear to that better be. There's children on this thing. Great shot. Oh, Zeke's on medication. Be careful. Okay. Okay, where are they off to then? Okay, Pam. Okay, Pam. Okay, guys, that was an interesting episode. I have some thoughts about it, which I will be covering in my review video, which will be coming shortly after this one. So please check that out if you are so inclined. And if you liked watching this video along with me, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, and we will see you in the next video.